Guys, so recently I was looking through my makeup drawer and I found some products that I really didn't know I had and I forgot about, so I decided to make a makeup look on them. Some of these were actually hits and I'm going to be using them further on. Some of them are misses, as you can tell by the eyes, but if you keep on watching, then you will find more about that. But make sure you guys like and subscribe to me before you leave. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, so I don't really have any primers I forgot about. So I'm just going to be using my e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer and just apply that to basically everywhere. But really focusing on my T-zone, because that's like where I have the most problem areas, and around my nose. Next, for foundation, I have three choices: this Sephora liquid one, this Sephora cushion one, and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I think I'm gonna go with the Sephora cushion one, and it might be a little too dark. If it is, I'll go over it with the Pro Matte one. So I'm just gonna dip my brush into it like that, and then apply it to my face. So, okay, it looks pretty dark on me, but not too dark where I'm gonna have to switch it. So I'm just gonna keep going with it. It's a pretty good match though. So I'm still in the process of applying it, but at this moment I'm really liking how my skin looks. So maybe after this video I will keep on using it. So foundation is on and it looks pretty good. Next, for concealer, I'm using this NYX concealer, HD concealer. I don't know if this is going to be the right shade. It looks a little too pinkish, but we are just gonna go with it. I sort of remember not liking this. I don't know if I'm still going to, but yeah, it looks really, really pink on me. So if I do like this, then I probably am going to have to rebuy it to make something look a little more yellow or neutral. So with that same brush I used to blend out my foundation, I'm going to blend out the concealer. So after applying it, I'm still thinking that the concealer is a little pinky, but it looks better than what it was without being blended. I don't hate it. Oh my god. Ignore the barking in the back. But I don't hate it, but it's really not my favorite, so I don't know if I'm gonna continue using it. Another NYX product, we are using this Set It and Don't Fret It matte finishing powder. I'm not baking. I don't like baking, really. But it's this powder and it's medium dark, and I'm just going to apply it all over my face, and it's really like a thin powder. It looks really thin, and it got everywhere, but we're just gonna like go with it. Yeah, that just got everywhere. I'm just gonna pour some onto the cap, and then like take my little brush, tap it out a little bit, and then just like go over my foundation and everything. Okay, so the powder is everywhere, not just on my face. I don't know if you guys can see, but the concealer is already creasing, and I just set it, so that's a downer. Next, for bronzer and blush, I'm using this Cargo Trio majiggy thingy, and okay, this shade for blush looks way too bright for my skin tone. I'm really gonna go with a light hand, and this looks like it has too much red in it. I feel like it's like a brick color more than a bronzer. I mean, it looks more reddish in person, but we are just, I don't even know anymore. I'm just taking that contour bronzer shade, just gonna like put it on my cheekbones where I normally do, and kind of just try to warm up the face. Actually, my skin looks really like smooth right now, so I'm thinking it's the foundation and maybe a little bit of that powder. I'm not loving that concealer, but okay, so bronzer is on. It doesn't look too bad. I don't know, not my favorite shade, but it doesn't look like terrible, so I'm not mad about it. And then we're going to be using that pinky shade as the blush. So I'm applying this and it looks like it's literally doing nothing. Like there's no pigmentation to it. I'm gonna do a little swatch on my hand. Yeah, that is like not there. So this blush kind of sucks. Not to like hate on the brand Cargo. This is like my only product from them, but this isn't pigmented at all, and I really don't think you guys can see it unless I'm really trying to pack it on, but at least it's not super bright like I thought it was. But okay, so for highlight, this is actually a bronzer. I really don't know anyone that would be able to use this as a bronzer. Kelly Strack uses this to set her concealer, so I'm guessing there's really no sparkles in it, which is a bummer, but I'm gonna try it anyways. It's a Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in the shade Reserve Your Cabana. I think that's the shade. And I'm going to be using that as a highlighter. This is really powdery, so that is like cool. Okay, so it does show, which is good. It's not super poppin', but it's not terrible. For my eyes, I'm going back into that concealer and I'm just going to prime them. I'm going to have to set them like a lot with powder because it creased under my eyes. Okay, I applied too much. But to set that, I'm just going to be using this Wet n Wild contouring thing, which I use daily, so it's not a forgotten product, but I don't want to get out that powder and make a whole another mess because it just gets everywhere. Next for my eyebrows, there's a lot of NYX products in here. I'm using this NYX eyebrow pencil. I never really forgot about this, but I never use it because the shade is just like so warm for my eyebrows. It's the shade brown, but like obviously it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of like too warm colored for my eyebrows. But and there's, I don't know if you can see it, but like it's just like there, but like it's a different color than my actual eyebrow hairs, so I'm not totally in love with this. And I feel like the tip is like not smooth at all, so there's no blendability to it. So it's just gonna be like these harsh black and brown eyebrows, but it makes my hair look black. For eyes, I'm using the Too Faced Love palette. I've just like been keeping this in the back of my drawers for a long time. This just like does not impress me. I haven't used it since the summer and I'm just gonna try it, but like I know I don't like this, so I'm just going to be taking this brown shade right here and I'm putting that into my crease for a little warm. Like I can already tell, I don't know if you can tell, but this just like isn't blending and it's kind of patchy like right there, so that's just cool. I'm going to be taking this black one and lightly putting that in my outer corner slash a little bit into my crease. Kind of navy blue too, or it's either dark brown, navy blue, or black. I'm not sure. Okay, so I put a decent amount on my brush and I like don't see it. I'm sorry to like bash this product, but I really do not like this Too Faced palette. Okay, so I packed on like a pretty decent amount of layers and it's still not at the pigmentation I want, but we're just gonna keep going. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm taking this pink shade right here and popping that onto my lid. So over that pink, I'm using this Maybelline Color Tattoo Chrome liquid eyeshadow. I wasn't super impressed by this. I only used it like 3 times in the beginning of the year, and I basically forgot about it, like this video explains. I'm sorry that you can only see my forehead the whole video, but just gonna like try it. I know it's really pretty, but if you pack like shadow over it, it gets really crusty. Someone told me my eyeshadow looked crusty when I wore it, so I never really wore it again, but that's okay. The pigmentation of this is there. I'm not sure about the, like, how long it takes to dry, but like, I'm not totally mad about it. I'm kind of just like being a little messy with it though. So this whole eye look and eyebrows is a mess, but we're just gonna like keep going with it. It looks terrible, but what can you do about it? So next I'm using this e.l.f. eyeliner. I don't remember my feelings about it. I don't know if I like it or not, so we're just gonna see. Okay, I think I'm really bad with gel eyeliners, so I'm just gonna try my best. Oh no. Oh no. Wow, that just went terrible. Oh. Oh my god. Oh shoot. This is just such a bad video. Wow, like, I've already got my thoughts on this eyeliner and I'm not loving it. I don't like it at all. It's not opaque at all, and it's really hard to work with. And I'm not even trying with it anymore. Like, what? So next for mascara, I'm just going to be using this NYC one that I never ever use. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to like speed this up because my camera is about to die. And this, oh, this isn't bad. This mascara isn't terrible. I don't know if you could tell because of the horrific eyeliner I did, but lastly for lips, I'm using this lippy liquid lipstick. I don't really think it's a liquid lipstick since it looks glossy, from Butter London, and I'm just gonna apply that. Well, this is the final video look. Actually, I really like my face makeup. I am not mad about that at all. I'm really liking the foundation, so maybe you guys will see that in later on videos, but for now, this whole video is a mess. Yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and that's really all I have to say. So have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and peace.